Hello, I'm Dr. Owen Phelps. After 63 active years of life, I'm convinced that God has a beautiful plan for each and every one of us, and it's His desire that we discover and live His plan for us. I will be in Bangalore on August 13th and 14th for the Life Leadership 2011 workshop to facilitate and help individuals discover what the Lord's plan is for their lives. I hope you'll be there. But you're probably wondering, who is Dr. Owen Phelps and why is he coming to from the States to Bangalore, India? Let me try to answer those questions in the next few minutes. First, and most important, I'm a husband of 44 years, a father of 5 wonderful children, and grandfather of 12 active little children. I began my professional career as a newspaper reporter and then graduated to editor and publisher of a group of several newspapers. I also served as a vice president for a rapidly growing multi-state publishing company. Still later, I launched a community newspaper that continues to thrive after more than 20 years. Several years ago, I also began to work for the Catholic Diocese of Rockford as editor of its paper and the diocesan director of communications. Still later, I earned my doctorate in administration and management and took an adjunct professorship at the College of Business and Management at Cardinal Stritch University in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where my teaching focus has been on organizational behavior and leadership. I've been a consulting member of the U.S. Bishops' Communications Committee since 2003, and I'm one of 2 laymen on the National Institute for the Renewal of the Priesthood in Washington, at Washington Theological Union. In 2008, Pope Benedict XVI made me a knight in the Order of St. Gregory the Great. You know, many of us are so busy with the details of life and the pursuit of success that we don't take time to ask ourselves, what does God want from us? What has God uniquely equipped me to achieve, and how can I bring my life into God's plan and achieve all that God intends for me to achieve? Stephen Covey, author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, says many of us spend our whole lives climbing the ladder of success, only to get to the top and find out that our ladder is leaning against the wrong wall. I don't want your life to turn out that way. God doesn't want your life to turn out that way. And I suspect you don't want your life to turn out that way either. That's why I'm coming to Bangalore on August 13th and 14th to facilitate the Life Leadership 2011 workshop. The workshop will focus on life transformation, understanding God's purpose in your life, servant leadership, accelerating your career and business plans by applying biblical principles and learning to live faith every day. As a journalist who has interviewed many prominent people, as a businessman myself, and more recently as a professor of business management and a consultant, it will be my joy to share with you my experience about achieving deep and lasting success and to illuminate for you the path to ultimate knowledge of truth and to implications for that in your life. After presenting workshops all across the USA, I can make a promise to you. This workshop will be a life-changing event as you discover God's way to deal with your workplace and business challenges, as well as achieve balance in your other roles as spouse, father, family member, citizen, valuable member of your local community. I would also like to invite you to come and bring your family to the August 15th Transforming Work Life event. It will be a time of great affirmation for you and your family, and you will come away convinced that God has an ultimate plan for all of you. Albert Einstein advised us, don't try and be a person of success, try to be a person of value. Of course, that comment reveals Einstein's genius, because it's when you focus on becoming a person of value that you enjoy the most deep and lasting success. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus tells us to listen to Him and says that when we do, we are like the wise man who built his house on rock. The rain fell, The floods came and the winds blew and buffeted the house, but it did not collapse. It had been set solidly on rock. A little rain falls in every life. But we all have the opportunity to discover how to build our lives on rock so that we can survive and even thrive in good times and bad. This is what I want for you. This is what God wants for you. And I'm betting this is what you want for yourself and your loved ones. If that's the case, you will want to take part in Life Leadership 2011, August 13th and 14th, and the Transforming Work-Life event, August 15th. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Here's how you can find out more about that program with a single phone call or an email today.